stadium's so big, you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, here's Jones. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here, first and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Brought in.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
At the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits the slant. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
His first throw is an interception. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. What do you think?
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First down.
First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So second down coming up.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dak now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 18. That's another Cowboys.
Line up the design keeper. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Dak to the air here. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game in the first half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Donovan Wilson picks it on. And the Cowboys will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third.
Just
and
2 minutes to
5.
play here in our opening half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Everybody, what do you think?
Dak out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
14 yards. That's good for the Cowboys.
Up the gun they go with Williams. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Hits him on the out route. Got some room to work. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a running check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Williams off the play fake. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams from the gun. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted.
Williams pass. Intercepted.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. I take the line in. What do you think?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Kill. Hey, kill.
First down.
What do you think?
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to their... This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Williams on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here we go, Friday.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Taking a deep shot here. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now here's Williams. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw by Williams. And he's got it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone to the choice to pass on a tie. A good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
Cowboys 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! 26.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! 26.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! 28. 26.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
What is on?
They motion the tight end over. 3rd down. Here's Williams. And finds Kmet downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
3/4 in the books from this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game.
1st down, Chicago.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Williams to throw on 1st. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead to 7. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
1st down, here's Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. CD CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready to run!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they take him down right along the 30. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They're on the counter with Swift. Shoves one away. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Bears in range for a game-winning score. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
What is up?
Going run again with Swift. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
What is up?
Here he is to throw. Drops it underneath, Swift. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
What is up?
Throwing now. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears jump in front late. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
What is
The
up?
Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
4 yards on the pickup.
Setting up to pass.
Second and 6.
He finds Pickens left side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on two-point conversions, but they're difficult.
And that catch gets them the two. We're all tied up here in the four. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the two and the tie for now at least. It looks like they have saved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those two critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the two-point conversion. Now defense have got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now it's 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Big strike here to Moore. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and moved them into field goal range.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Williams from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Design quarterback run here. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game, Brock. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Chicago.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Yeah, Billy.
1st and 10, Prescott. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Intended target was his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work. And